Hello, Gem Hunter. Have you ever stopped to think about how life sometimes passes us by, making us overlook the treasures that are right in front of us? You know, those seemingly ordinary rocks, just lying on the ground, that you see every day and never give a second thought? What if I told you that some of them, hidden right there, could be harboring diamonds and rubies, which could change your financial life overnight? Sounds like something out of a movie, right? But it's the plain truth. Nature, in its wisdom, places these treasures right within our reach, disguised as simplicity. And the best part? We can learn to find them. You just need to know how to look beyond the surface. Many of the greatest discoveries in history didn't happen by accident, but by people who were willing to see what others couldn't. And by doing so, they changed their lives forever. What separates these people from us isn't magic, but a new way of seeing the world around us. Now think, are you ready to learn how to spot these signs and transform your life? Or will you keep ignoring the opportunities that are literally right under your feet? If you want to know how, stay with me, because I'm going to reveal secrets that only a few know, and they could change the course of your story. We've all passed by those rocks that seem insignificant, tossed along the path without giving them a second glance. But what if, instead of just stepping on them, you started to take a closer look? What if I told you that some of these seemingly simple and worthless rocks might be hiding diamonds, rubies, and other untapped treasures waiting to be discovered? Sounds impossible, right? But surprisingly, nature is full of mysteries like this. Our ancestors, for example, knew that stones and the earth hold much more than what we can see at first glance. They understood that wealth isn't always in what shines on the surface, but in what's hidden, waiting for the right moment to be revealed. They walked barefoot on the earth, noticing signs that escaped the hurried gaze of most. And you? Have you stopped to notice what's around you, waiting to be discovered? The modern world, with its rush and anxiety, has distanced us from this ancient wisdom. We're so immersed in our busy routines and technologies that we forget to pause and observe the small details. The stones, the trees, the earth, everything around us is full of hidden messages and riches, waiting to be uncovered by those who know how to look with patience and attention. It's no coincidence that throughout history, great discoveries have been made when someone had the courage to look at the ordinary in a different way. Miners in the 19th century, for instance, found diamonds and other treasures hidden in the simplest stones, the ones no one would ever imagine could hold something valuable. What did they do differently? They looked closer, with the curiosity of those who know that the ordinary can hide the extraordinary. Are you ready to do that too? Are you prepared to discover what's around you and maybe transform your life? With what seems simple, the secret is learning to see beyond the surface, and it starts now. If you're enjoying this content, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Have you ever wondered what might be hidden beneath the surface of something that appears to be worthless? Basalt, for example, is one of those rocks that seems simple, but when broken open, it can reveal an unexpected shine, a diamond or ruby, hidden inside. This is not fiction, but a scientific reality. Geologists have discovered that some stones, under the pressure of time and natural forces, can harbor precious gems in their core. It's as if nature, with its silent wisdom, invites us to look beyond the surface, to see what is truly hidden. And what if the same logic that applies to stones applied to your life? What you see as common and valueless could hide a treasure waiting to be revealed, requiring only a new perspective and patience to uncover what's hidden. Now, let me ask you, how many times have you passed by something or someone and didn't recognize the value that was there simply because you didn't look with the necessary attention? Just like basalt can hide diamonds, your opportunities might be right in front of you, but you haven't recognized them yet. This happens because we're so used to seeing what's on the surface that we forget to look deeply, to search for what's beyond the first impression. It's about training your vision, knowing that everything has value, even if it's not visible at first glance. This applies to the stones we walk over on the streets, and even more so, to the opportunities that arise in our lives. Like a geologist who knows that wealth is hidden inside a rock, you can learn to identify the diamonds around you, transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary. Now that you understand the importance of looking closely, I want to know, what have you missed without realizing it had value? What stone have you been ignoring in your life that could be the key to your transformation? Leave a comment below, share your thoughts, and start seeing the world around you with new eyes. And if you're enjoying this content, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So, how do you get started? The first step is to observe carefully. Don't be fooled by appearances. For example, a basalt rock may seem ordinary and dull, but when broken open, it could reveal an unexpected shine, perhaps a diamond fragment or even a hidden ruby. So the secret is to pay attention to the rougher rocks that seem lifeless. Carrying a magnifying glass could be a great idea to examine these stones more closely and discover details that hasty eyes can't see. The most important thing is to realize that just like with stones, what appears simple and worthless might hide something magnificent, but it will only be revealed if you know how to look beyond the surface. Where should you search? Countries like South Africa, Canada, and Australia are famous for their rich mines and locations where precious stones can be found within their rocks. If you're willing to explore, these are great places to start. But it's not enough just to go to these locations and hope to find something. You need to study the area, understand the terrain, and prepare for a journey of patience and observation. Fieldwork is intense, and it often takes time and effort to find the right stone. When choosing a location, get ready to investigate thoroughly. Nature won't reveal its secrets right away. You need to learn how to see beyond the surface. Now that you have the tips on what to do, it's time to put everything into practice. And if you're enjoying this content and want more tips on how to find and identify these natural treasures, hit that like button and leave a comment below about what you think might be hidden around you. Share your thoughts and experiences. Nature, in its silent wisdom, offers us signs all the time. Did you know that even animals can show us where to find precious stones? Take the bowerbirds, for example. With their incredible skill, they point to places where diamonds can be found. Some animals play a crucial role in the discovery of hidden riches. Ants, for instance, often carry particles of gold, and rodents have a habit of transporting precious minerals to their nests. These behaviors aren't just instincts. They're subtle signs that nature is telling us something. Everything around us, even the small animals we ignore, has a purpose and could be guiding us towards something grand, something that not everyone can see. These small signs, often overlooked, could be the clues that lead us to valuable discoveries. This ancient wisdom of nature is always around us, but it requires a careful eye to be perceived. The way stones form, how animals behave, everything has meaning, a hidden purpose. These signs aren't just random. They are clues nature gives us to indicate where to search for the riches that surround us. By carefully observing these details, we begin to understand that nature isn't something to simply consume, but something to be interpreted. The stones, the trees, even the behaviors of animals have something to teach us. If you know how to look with patience, you'll see that each element of nature has a story to tell, a secret to reveal. Often what seems like an insignificant detail, like the way an ant carries a small piece of gold, could be the key to a great discovery. Now, if you're truly willing to learn how to perceive these signs, the next step is to connect with the world around you. Observing the animals, the plants, and even the behavior of the earth is essential for understanding where the riches might be hidden. Sometimes the signs are so subtle that only those who are paying attention can notice them. What seems like a simple ant carrying a leaf could, in fact, be an indication that something valuable is nearby. It all depends on the way you look at the world. The question now is, are you ready to look at the world around you with more attentive eyes to decipher the signs nature is giving you? Many times, the greatest opportunities don't come with bright lights or big announcements. They're disguised as small, everyday details. Think of the stones we walk on, the ones that seem to have no value, but if observed with patience, could reveal something incredible. The same logic applies to life. What may seem like just another obstacle or challenge could be a golden opportunity, waiting to be discovered by someone who knows how to look beyond the obvious. Sometimes, what you need most is already around you, disguised as something simple, and all that's missing is a shift in your perspective. When you start looking at the world with more attention, the small things become meaningful and the big opportunities begin to show up. This transformation in vision doesn't happen overnight, but it's a skill that can be developed. The way you see the world around you determines what you'll find. If you only look at what's superficial and immediate, you'll miss what's hidden beneath the surface, like a stone that, when broken, reveals a diamond. The true wealth of life lies in the simplest things, the details that many ignore. But to notice them, you need patience, sensitivity, and the willingness to look with a new perspective. When you do that, you'll begin to see treasures where you once only saw challenges. And that's what changes your reality. The key to success, happiness, and personal transformation lies in how you choose to see the things around you. The world is full of hidden riches. You just have to learn to look more carefully to discover everything it has to offer. Want to learn everything from scratch to advanced about precious stones? Then don't waste time. Click the link in the description and download the complete guide to discover all the secrets and how to identify these natural treasures. What if you had the chance to learn how to look at the world differently, seeing treasures where you once only saw common rocks? Imagine the impact that could have on your life. Now is the time to act. It's not enough just to know that something is hidden. You need to start searching, exploring, and identifying the opportunities around you. So, I want to hear from you. What do you think might be right in front of you that you haven't noticed yet? What treasure are you letting slip because of a lack of perception? Leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Who knows, you might be closer than you think to something grand. Now, if you're ready to take the next step, and truly start learning how to identify these hidden treasures, I've got something special for you. I've prepared a complete guide that will teach you everything from beginner to advanced on how to identify precious stones and discover the treasures nature has to offer. Don't miss this chance to transform your vision and your life. The link is in the description, and this could be the first step towards seeing the world with new eyes. And of course, if you're enjoying this content and want to keep learning, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications,
so you don't miss the next videos. Let's go on this journey of discoveries together.
Are you ready to uncover even deeper secrets that nature has to offer? Every stone, every rock, every patch of earth around you could be a clue to something big, something transformative. Speaking of nature's secrets, did you know there's an animal that can reveal hidden gold deposits? That's right, and almost no one knows about it. This knowledge has been used by those who understood nature's signs and knew how to interpret them correctly. Now, take advantage and discover all about this fascinating animal in the video popping up on your screen. Don't miss the chance. To learn more about how nature can reveal its greatest treasures, see you soon, Gem Hunter.